Bitcoin is still hanging out around the 60K price point, and basically for the past 25 weeks now has been staying within this 55 to 70K price range. Given that we did reach a new all-time high before the most recent Bitcoin halving, which has never happened before in Bitcoin's history, bouncing around this range has been a nice consolidation event that will likely prove to become strong support once we break through this 70K resistance level, and likely take off to the next highly anticipated price bust to tangle with, 100K per Bitcoin. When will this happen? Can we hit it before the end of this year? Where are we at in this cycle? When will we top out this cycle? Hello, I'm Crypto Casey and welcome to another episode of Crypto This Week. Let's explore the latest global news stories affecting the markets, as well as the state of the macro environment at large. Please be sure to check out our sponsors, Ledger, Coinbase, and Tangem. Invest in premium crypto wallets with extra security layers like Ledger Stax and Flex, available for the best discount on the market specifically for our community that comes with $10 of free Bitcoin. Get a Coinbase crypto card to stay in complete control of your spending and finances 24/7 without dealing with freezes, blocks, bank holidays, or being forced to convert your digital assets to fiat. And invest in Tangem Wallet, the most affordable and easiest crypto wallet to use on the market right now. Perfect for beginners and advanced users alike to diversify your crypto among different wallets with different technology. So scroll down and use links below to redeem any special offers they have for us. Sweet. In previous Bitcoin cycles after the halving, during the 2016 bull cycle, it took about 75 weeks for Bitcoin to hit a new all-time high before crashing back down into a bear cycle. And after the halving in 2020, during the most recent bull cycle, it took about 80 weeks for Bitcoin to top out before crashing back down into a bear cycle. So this year, the most recent Bitcoin halving happened in April 2024. So if history rhymes or repeats itself, and Bitcoin tops out this bull cycle around 75 to 80 weeks after the halving, we are looking at the grand finale sometime around September 2025 next year. As always, anything can happen, especially in crypto, and boy, things happen. So we could peak out earlier or later this time around. There are so many different variables to consider this time around, so either way we need to be paying attention and keeping our finger on the pulse. So if you enjoyed these summaries and updates, subscribe to the channel, share the content, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Cool. Assuming we are on track for a September 2025 top, the most important thing we will all need to be doing from June, July, and August leading up to a potential blow-off top is taking profit. We need to create a profit-taking strategy, stick to it, and make sure we practice and know how to sell and take profit, whether it be in US dollars, your country's fiat, US dollar pegged stablecoins like USDT or USDC, or even larger cap cryptos like Bitcoin or Ethereum. And if you don't know how to do that and you want to learn, check out this video by clicking on the link above, because if we don't, we will have massive regrets like some of us may be carrying from the last bull cycle, and bear cycles are brutal. I mean, taking a peek at a few winners from last cycle, Solana went from like $260 at the peak in November 2021 and crashed all the way down to like $8 over the next couple of years until bottoming out in November 2023. Ouch. Matic went from $2.90 at its peak and bottomed out at like 30 cents about 8 months later. Bearish. One that was personal for me, I remember 2 cycles ago, buying Ether at like $900, $1,000, $1,300. It peaked here at $1,400 before crashing down to literally $70 over the year that bear cycle. That was painful. So take heed. Take it from me. Been through my fair share of bear. Don't be the one holding someone else's bag. Because as we always discuss on the channel, crypto trading during a bull cycle is a zero-sum game. For every winner, there is a loser. We are competing against each other, so every edge we can take advantage of is crucial. If the 75 to 80 week post-halving peak plays out this time around, we are entering the final year, the final stretch of this bull cycle. So we need to have an exit strategy because most gains people experience during a crypto bull cycle happen in the last few months and weeks of the cycle. As we've seen time and time again, the Moneyline indicator tool has been great at signaling market tops and bottoms, flips from bullish to bearish trends, and our community can get access to it at a massive discount using the link below. So scroll down and check it out. Nice. So what can we expect price-wise in the short term? Well, check out this chart. This is a parabola on the Bitcoin price chart that shows a formation that indicates Bitcoin could shoot up to a 90K price point. And if we break it, we could potentially see Bitcoin hitting 100K this year. And if you've been following the channel on my AMAs or Ask Me Anything sessions we have on my Instagram story every week, as well as follow-up videos here on YouTube. I am randomly, wildly guessing that Bitcoin hits 100K on November 17th, 2024. Let me know what your random wild guess at what the price of Bitcoin will be around that time after the US election in the comments below. Great. Okay, we have some wildly bullish news as well as some realizations we need to let sink in about development and technological advancements that have been taking place in the crypto industry over the past few years that have gone largely unnoticed by a lot of us that may be just focusing on price action. First, as crypto investors, make sure you're in complete control and ownership of your digital assets with different hardware wallets to diversify risk. Tangem Wallet is a set of 3 cards that work just like having a set of 3 house keys or car keys that function as backups that only take about a minute or 2 to set up. They come in a sleek matte black design or our custom limited edition 3 pillars of blockchain set featuring 3 different colored cards with cool blockchain inspired designs. And Ledger offers premium crypto hardware wallet options with some extra security features, like with Ledger Stax and their new Ledger Flex devices. They are the first of their kind as a new crypto wallet category, which is a secure touchscreen featuring a full keyboard and keypad, making it super user-friendly. Both overall are really unique physical devices with breakthrough technology that are great additions to our crypto wallet arsenal. Watch a full review of them in this video, and Ledger is offering our community the best discount available on the market that comes with $10 worth of free Bitcoin for a limited time. So be sure to scroll down and use links below to redeem all the special offers they have for us. Cool. Check it out. In 2012, crypto processed about 1 transaction every 3 seconds. Today, crypto rails enable the transfer of more value than Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and all other payment providers combined. And we can see a visualization of this here, representing the differences between Bitcoin transactions happening once every 3 seconds versus the transactions occurring now on Bitcoin, in addition to all the other blockchain networks like Solana, Ethereum, Base, Tron, and more. Amazing. So crypto as a whole right now is able to process more transactions than all the other traditional financial infrastructures. And even though it's more when combining the activity of all the different blockchain networks, what's great about crypto and the technology now is that we can interact with, transact, and transfer digital assets between them, all pretty seamlessly, which we can clearly see when using Tangem Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, Ledger wallets, because they all support multiple chains like Ethereum, Avalanche, Solana, and more. While with PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, etc., we need separate account logins, passwords, we have to go through KYC, where we upload sensitive data like our IDs, social security numbers, etc. The fees are higher, all of our funds could be subject to freezing, seizure, transaction limits, we can only transact fiat for the most part, and other things that we don't experience when dealing with crypto. And other great news, in case you haven't noticed, fees on Ethereum are at all-time lows at about 5 cents, which makes it cheaper to transact and build products and services on. Check out this tweet that puts the technological advancements over time into perspective. There's a whole graveyard of good crypto product ideas that failed in the 2016 to 2023 era because blockchains didn't scale and not enough people held crypto that are now much more likely to work because blockchains are finally cheap, fast enough, and there's a critical mass of people on chain. Obvious example, Augur, now Polymarket. So if you were around for the previous crypto cycles, you may remember back in 2017 and 18, Augur was a blockchain-based prediction market that people could place bets on real-world events like sports, political outcomes, etc. And unfortunately, it was never successful because, at the time, network fees were high, it was slow, and so nobody really used it. However, now, a few years later, after more development and technological improvements, we have Polymarket, a decentralized, blockchain-based prediction market that has become the #1 open place to bet on the outcome of the US presidential election. We've talked about Polymarket on the channel a few times, and taking a look at the latest data, people are betting that Kamala Harris has a 50% chance of winning and Donald Trump has a 49% chance. And this is a live dynamic forecast that changes constantly in real time as people engage in gambling. Traditional media is watching it carefully and referencing Polymarket now. And it has sparked debate in the US about a potential crackdown on the site because US politicians don't like it and they want to remove the ability for anyone around the world to gamble on US election outcomes. Why is it so? Well, for a few reasons, the main one being that mainstream media, sure, they can take polls. However, how they are conducting the polls, how they get the data, where they get the data, none of it is transparent, therefore subject to inaccuracy, manipulation, or they can just outright lie and make up numbers. Let me know what you think about how they collect data for polls in the comments below. With an open decentralized prediction market, like Polymarket, where people can actually place bets, put money at stake, and have some skin in the game, statistically, we actually get a much more accurate look at what outcomes are likely to happen. And adoption and usage of Polymarket is skyrocketing. Check out this tweet. Hard to argue that Polymarket is not the crypto app of the year. It is on track to reach $475 million in volume and 75,000 new accounts in August alone. It is universally cited by pollsters, pundits, normies, and campaigns. Usage and relevance are only going to accelerate as we get closer to November. So yeah, Polymarket has been the most successful dApp or decentralized application so far in terms of onboarding people into the crypto space. Amazing. And here's the key takeaway we all need to be aware of as crypto investors. We are still early. This is likely our once-in-a-generation opportunity to potentially generate a significant amount of wealth in a relatively short period of time. This is our .com tech stock opportunity. Why? Well, we can see a pattern emerging right before our eyes. Back when the internet first came around and was accessible to the public, it was slow and relatively useless. Static web pages with no functionality. Pictures took several minutes to render line by line. The concept of email escaped almost everyone. And most people pretty much thought the highest and best use case for the internet was to view adult content. However, after several years of development and technological advancement, look at the internet now. It permeates almost every aspect of our lives. So now, comparing this to Ethereum back in 2017, with super high network fees, slow transactions, most people deemed it pretty much useless and thought crypto's highest and best use case was for criminal activity. Then after a few years, around 2020, we had DeFi hit the scene, or decentralized financial applications. It was crazy, it was awesome. I remember realizing when I used Uniswap, the decentralized crypto exchange, for the first time that the game had changed. Use cases were finally emerging. However, DeFi apps weren't really gaining adoption from people who weren't already in the crypto space, and fees were still extremely expensive. And after a few more years in 2024, more development and technological advancement has been happening, and now fees are affordable. Transaction speeds are high. More compelling use cases are emerging like Polymarket, and it's attracting people from outside of crypto. These are truly exciting times, and the next big thing that will send the crypto industry to the moon and beyond is when a fun, engaging, high-quality game hits the scene. A blockchain-based, crypto-fueled Fortnite, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, or similar, featuring digital assets we can truly own and control that actually have value in the real world. That's when the game really changes. People are currently making money on Polymarket gambling on outcomes. Imagine when people are making money and acquiring valuable digital assets by playing a fun, addictive, widely adopted game. It's going to be absolutely insane. So we need to keep our chins up, pat ourselves on the back. We are early. Welcome to crypto. This is just the beginning. Awesome. If you'd like to watch a step-by-step guide on setting up Tangem Wallet and how it works, check out this video. If you would like to watch a full review of Ledger, Stax, and Flex devices to see them in action, check out this video. And to get the best discount on the market, Ledger is only offering our community for the devices that comes with $10 of free Bitcoin. Click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.